Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well today. In the last week, I was fortunate enough to watch a video of Ella Bowman, who is now married, but Ella is Rainier and Carol's daughter, for those who know her. And she was preaching to her church in LA in the US. And she preached a great sermon that I would recommend. And she was talking about suffering and about endurance and learning from the discipline of God. And she based her sermon on Hebrews chapter 12. And I just want to read to you the first verse of Hebrews chapter 12. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Now, Ella is a runner, and she talked about her experience of running the Melbourne Marathon. And I've read a bit about people who run marathons, and there are two things that I've read about marathons. The first one is that if someone trains for a marathon and completes a marathon, not only are they physically strong and capable, but they're mentally strong and capable also. A quote that I've read and I think is true is that the mind gives up before the body. And so people who complete a marathon have the mental strength and resilience to keep on going. The second thing about marathons is that the hardest part of a marathon is at the 35-kilometre mark, where the runner has completed 35 kilometres, but they've still got 7 kilometres to go. And that's the time when the end is still a long way away, but they're feeling physically exhausted. And that's when the runner needs mental strength. Ella talked about that in her sermon, and she found that too. And at the 35-kilometre mark of the Melbourne Marathon, she was just shuffling along. And she came to the last watering point or drink station, and there were some young girls there. And they saw that she was struggling, and they read her name tag, and they started to chant, "Go Ella, you can do it, Ella." And they threw water over her, and that just spurred her on for that last 7 kilometres. At the moment, it's now 7 months since we've been able to meet together as a church. And I think we're at that 35-kilometre mark spiritually, where we've done a lot of the hard yards, but the end is not quite yet in sight. And so we need to spur each other on. Hebrews 10 says, spur each other on to good works, to love and to good works. And we need that. So let's find ways to spur each other on. We've done well, but we need to keep on going. Jesus, it says in Hebrews 12, for the joy set before him endured the cross. And we need to endure this separation, but also spur one another on. So find some ways today to spur others on. Have a great day.